Truly, the demand for racism is way higher than the supply. That is why some people who still want to keep racism alive are going out of their way to invent ignorant racist stories.
The reason why I don't use the term good morning, did you know back in the slavery days, after the masters had beaten us, taken our children, raped us, hung us, burned us, and then left us in a dark shed overnight, they would literally open up the door and they would greet us by saying, "Did you have a good morning?" Meaning, did you cry all night over the things that we've done to your loved ones? So this is the reason why I took good morning out of my vocabulary. Because truly, if you think about it, there is absolutely nothing good about mourning. Ashe, ashe.
I just can't believe how stupid and ignorant some people can be. So a full-grown adult female like this woman cannot tell the difference between mourning and mourning. This is so hilarious. Auntie, come closer, okay? So you've never heard of homophones, words with similar sounds but totally different meaning. If you're going to be stupid and racist, at least try to be a little bit creative about it. Because no one is buying this soggy racist story you're selling. Even a baby understands the stark difference between mourning and mourning. They sound alike, but they have totally different meaning. But I'm going to take you seriously, and I'm going to investigate your claim, even though this is going to make me look like a clown, okay? I just like doing my due diligence on things, okay? So let's look up the origin of the phrase, good morning. So according to Google, the earliest known use of the word good morning is around the year 1450 in Sage Malay. Good morning is formed within English by compounding. Check out etymology and things like that. It says good morning, not good morning. So good morning was introduced as early as 1150, way before the advent of the transatlantic slavery. So good morning didn't originate from white slavers asking their black slaves if they had a good cry. It is true that a lot of inhumane things were done to African slaves during the time of slavery, but it is important to note that these things, they went through these struggles at the hands of the white man and also at the hands of their fellow black chiefs who sold them in the first place. People are taking advantage of the fact that nobody alive today experienced slavery to fabricate absurd stories. Looking at this woman and listening to her speak, from her accent and everything, I can tell you that she is not foundational Black American. She's either Caribbean or African. She is just a wannabe foundational Black American. Her family was never enslaved by the white forefathers. Why is she lying? Neither her nor her family was present during slavery, but watch how she kept saying us, 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 as if she had first-hand experience with racism. Now, if someone actually said good morning to you, it is perfectly understandable for you to feel that that phrase is a negative expression. But what I find irrational is when you pick offense because someone told you good morning, which is actually a positive greeting in good faith. If you are able to fabricate a racist story about good morning because you found two words that sound alike, then I'm curious to see what you would do with the other greetings of the day, because it won't be that easy this time. What story would you come up with about good afternoon, or good day, or good evening, or good night? This is funny. The truth is, if everything is racist, my dear, then nothing is racist. One thing I find interesting is that people who go about spreading this kind of rhetoric don't do it in a way that shows that they are actually dedicated and committed to their cause, so to say. She would not say good morning because according to her, it was used by slave owners, but she would gladly tattoo a huge cross across her chest, the symbol of Christian religion, which was introduced by none other than the slave owners. She would communicate in English language, forgetting that it is the slave owners' language. Wear clothes introduced by slave owners, immigrate into slave owners' country, use their social media, etc. You will never ever find these people telling you that they will never use things like mirrors and combs in their lives, since their own forefathers in the motherland sold their own people for ordinary comb and mirrors. You will never hear them say that. These people are clowns, and those who support and cheer them on are bigger clowns. Must we be triggered by everything? Even a simple greeting? I once came across an article where a black woman was claiming that romance is white supremacy. I have seen a video by a black person saying that punctuality is white supremacy. There was an article which I thought to be a clickbait, judging from the absurdity of the headline, but when I read it, I actually discovered that they were very, very serious. The article said that climate change is racist. I even saw one that claimed that milk is also racist. At this point, nothing shocks me anymore. Not even this woman's video, because I have come across worse. Like I said before, the demand for racism is way higher than its supply. So people are trying to improvise, and in the process, they are clowning themselves as well as those who support them. Please, we need to pay attention to our history lessons. Not everything is about slavery, even though some people might wish for everything to be about slavery. Not everything is about slavery. In fact, if we follow her argument, every word a slaver used should be taken out of her vocabulary. That includes every single word she is using today. Don't be so picky about the stuff you renounce. If you are renouncing them, renounce everything completely so people can take you seriously. Until then, I would leave you where you belong, and that is in the group of ignorant, attention-seeking, foundational black people wanna be. So guys, these are my thoughts and opinion. You're welcome to share your comments in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. If you've not subscribed to my channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit the subscribe button, share and like this video because it is totally free. And as you do that, please do not forget that I do not know much. I just speak.